Hey you guys, how you doing? Um, couldn't go live right now for some reason. It says streaming not available. Live streaming is not available, so I am going to upload. So I am doing this recording. So it's gonna be a pre-recording. All right. I haven't started my new fast yet. I know I said I was going to start yesterday, but I didn't start yet. Nope, not yet. Um, I'm gonna do my game planning tonight, so I can have a fresh start on Sunday. Cause I want to start from the beginning of the calendar week and go on. I want to talk about dun 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 the vaccine. This COVID-19 vaccine. Other medications that you may take that you're taking with it, and the whole mandation. And I'm just going to be sharing my views and opinions on the topic at hand. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I'm gonna try not to get angry, and I'm gonna try not to cry. Because sometimes when I talk about this, I do tend to tear up because it pisses me off, and it makes me sad. So maybe if I just get it out, I'll feel better. So here we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, so now this coronavirus, keyword virus. Now we know, as far as I'm 38. I'll be 39 in December. And so people that are between the ages of, I say 25 and up. 25 and up. If you really think about it, every time you used to go to the doctor office, and you would complain about something, and they say, "Oh, it's a stomach virus, or it's rotavirus, it's this virus, or whatever virus it may be." They always say virus have to run its course. Hence, that's what the coronavirus is doing, running its course. Um, Now, the COVID vaccine is not a cure. It doesn't prevent you from getting it. However, you have to get it to protect yourself. You're protecting yourself from the symptoms so that you won't feel them, or you won't feel them as bad as they can get, and so that you don't die. In all reality, from everything I've been told and everything that I've read, all those words sum up to, you can still get the coronavirus. You can still get COVID even though you're vaccinated. You still have to wear a mask even though you're vaccinated. When catching coronavirus, you just won't feel the symptoms, or you won't feel them as bad. Now, if you can catch coronavirus with the vaccine, you still need to wear a mask with the vaccine, because it's not like it's preventing it or stopping it. Like, okay, say the other immunizations, hepatitis B and all them other ones, or whatever that was given to us in the 80s on to present day. You don't get them. You don't get them here. You don't get those here. Now, they may have different effects, but the viruses that, or the no the diseases and illnesses or sicknesses, you want to call it, that you've been immunized, vaccinated for, you can't catch that stuff when you're vaccinated. That's like with the tetanus shot. You get the tetanus shot every 10 years because it protects you and prevents you from getting lockjaw. You see, it stops you from getting lockjaw. Unlike this COVID-19 shot vaccine, it's not preventing COVID-19 because you can still catch it. But you're mandating everyone to get it to help everyone else. Okay. Now, in my opinion, like I said, this is opinionated. In my opinion, only the strongest survive. I hope this don't sound insensitive, but only the strongest survive. Either your immune system can take it or it can't. If it can't, it's gonna take you out. If it don't take you out, you gonna hurt for a couple of days and then you'll be back to normal. Now they said if you don't get vaccinated, that you can catch it every 16, 17 months. How? I'm gonna look up that some more. But that's according to recent studies. Um in my previous videos I talked how I was around a couple of people that had it, but I didn't catch it. I tested myself twice. Well, of course I didn't test myself. I went and got tested twice and negative, negative. But it's so deadly and it's so easily spread. And I was around my children. My children get tested weekly in school. None of my children's tests came back positive. Now, you can still have it and not have any symptoms, but should it not still show up on the results? Hmm. Now, these political people are going so hard on mandating a vaccine that just lessens the symptoms and hopefully prevents you from dying. Because see, at, at the end of the day, we are all human and we will make mistakes. And that is including the brainiacs that's coming up with all these research and studies. Right? Right. So, they did not get enough research to know these things, in my opinion. How will the vaccine affect you taking current medications for pre-existing conditions? Hmm. Now, say if you have a pre-existing condition and you're taking multiple medications, and then you get vaccinated. Now you're dying. Now you're dead. Now, if at the moment you're dying, you had COVID, instead of them saying, okay, it was a mixture of the vaccine and the medicine, oh, this person died from COVID, and then you just leave it at that. Let's count it. Put this on another number as a COVID death. But what if the reason why a lot of these people is dying because it's messing up the mixture of the vaccine is messing up their bodies for the pre-existing medications that they're currently taking? Didn't anybody think of that? Is COVID really killing these people, or is it the vaccine mixing with current medications? And now y'all ready to push it on the children. What about the children's pre-existing conditions and their current medications? Will it mess up their ADHD medications? Will it mess up their seizure medicines? Will it mess up their mental illness medicines? Will it? Did y'all do those kind of studies? Y'all probably did studies on people that don't have nothing wrong with them. What about the people that got something wrong with them? Did you do studies on them? Probably didn't. Y'all just want to see as long as there's no immediate reaction so y'all can say it's okay. Y'all approve this stuff way too fast. I've never seen nothing so crazy. Now, again, People that's 25 and older, have you ever heard of a vaccine that rewards you? All the immunization shots they've been shooting us with since the 80s, they never offered us no money, no gift cards, no coupons. We didn't have gift cards back then. No coupons, no sweepstakes, nothing. A dinner, nothing. But now they giving money, they giving uh gift cards, different incentives, all for this one vaccine. Oh, we got to stop the spread. How are you going to stop the spread when you can still catch it with what you're saying is going to help stop the spread? To me, it seems as if the mask is slowing the spread, not the vaccine. The vaccine is just helping the symptoms. You can catch COVID and not feel it, with or without the vaccine. Because what if you're not vaccinated but you're asymptomatic? You don't feel it. So what's the need of me having the vaccine if I don't feel it? I don't need the vaccine. If I don't feel it, how I'ma die? I don't need the vaccine if I'm asymptomatic. And luckily, in my medical records, I'm asymptomatic. So I don't need your vaccine. I don't need nobody's vaccine to stop symptoms from hurting or slowing it down or stop me from dying. No. There's only one thing that's going to prevent me from dying, and that is the good Lord Jesus Christ. He's going to prevent my death. If it's untimely, because when it's time to go, you go. Hmm? Now, if I don't die of a natural cause, the devil took my life. Y'all got to stop blaming God for everything. Oh, God took him. No, God did not. God don't take people. He don't kill people and give them and had them die from diseases and all this stuff. No, he takes them peacefully in their sleep. Come on. Come with me. Peacefully. That's when God is calling you home in your sleep. If you ain't dying in your sleep, the devil took your life. In my opinion. Anyway, now back to these mixture of the medicines and the vaccine, and now they're offering all this money and incentives. Look, if that ain't telling you something, I don't know what else is. So they want to mandate this medicine, this vaccine, right? However, you got people walking around in this country. You know what? Forget the country. I love all y'all that's watching. But there's people that's walking around in New York because I am so sick and tired of seeing this mayor get on the thing talking about the jab or the vaccine or getting vaccinated. Why you ain't telling mental people to take their medicine? Mandate that. Mandate that, mayor. You want to mandate something. You want to mandate something. Mandate that people that are suicidal, people that are schizophrenic, people that are have those symptoms and diagnosed with those type of symptoms, if they're suicidal or they're schizophrenic, they need to be mandated to take their medicines because they don't think they're crazy. They think they fine. They know how to turn on and off they crazy. So you go try to take them to the mental health, the mental hygiene court or whatever to prove their incompetence, and then they straighten up. This is a part of their tick. Like, no, this person need help because when they go down, they go down. I need them when they go down, they don't just go down. They just stay down like here. I don't need them to go down right here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that I care about. It's two girls that I care about, and then it's someone else. However, I only care for the other person due to the relation to the people that are close to me and dearest to me. And that kind of pain I couldn't take. I know it sounds selfish, but both me and the people that I am close with, that the demise of another suicidal person may take his or her life, and then to deal with that kind of pain and the comfort and all that stuff, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be able to take it. So that I wouldn't have to go through it in that way, mandate those people to take their medicine. And if they don't take their medicine, you put them in the mental ward. And it's for their own good. You call yourself wanting to save America. How you want to save America, but then tell, and you in mental hygiene court judges gonna say, oh, well, they have a right to decide what goes in their body. And now we don't? Because if we don't get what you trying to put in our body, stuff get taken. We can't have, we can't do, we can't go. But yet y'all let these crazy, not even crazy, they sick. They sick because they dealing with pressures that they don't understand. But yet you pressing a jab for a vaccine that's not gonna stop shit. It's only slowing, it's just lessening the symptoms. You gonna still catch it with or without the vaccine. You still gonna get sick. That's dumb. Whereas the medicine that these mental health people will take will actually help them. It actually helped their symptoms. The voices are no longer loud. They're whispers and easily to ignore. And then there's no reason to react. But you won't mandate that. That's a change. That's a change that can make society better. These people is walking around looking crazy when they're crying for help because they don't have the strength to say, yes, I need to take my medicine. Who wants to take medicine? Nobody. But when you need it, you need it. A vaccine ain't needed. Not no COVID vaccine, especially if it's not really stopping you from catching it. Like the tetanus shot. If I take the tetanus shot and say a couple of weeks or months later I step on a rusty nail, I'm not getting lockjaw. Whereas I catch the COVID, I get the COVID vaccine, right? And then I catch COVID. I can't taste, I can't smell. Oh my God. That ain't prevention. Come on, wake up. Listen. That's not prevention. That's called lessening the symptoms. So if not weak like in that, but if your body is weak and can't take it, you're gonna feel the pain. There's things you can do for the pain. Okay? It's called prayer. Pray and do your little home remedies, take your little pain medicines, your muscle relaxers, or whatever the case may be. Of course, your vitamin C's, your waters, your fluids. Do what they tell you to do when a virus is going through your body. They say get a lot of rest, drink a lot of fluids. So with this virus, it snatches some of your senses away. Whoa. That makes you think. Now y'all done put the bop into it. That's what y'all did. So now this flu, pneumonia, now COVID. COVID knock your senses out. You can't taste. You can't stop and smell the roses. You gotta wait for the stuff to come back. You don't know what symptom the vaccine is going to lessen until you get hit with the flu. With the little COVID virus. Okay? No, it's not little to some people, and it's not little to me, but the way they are like, boo, the way they like really really exaggerating it. They really dragging it. Because, dude, it's another cold that'll just take your senses out for a couple of days if you don't die. 50-50 chance. Everything in life is 50-50. You don't know. You don't know if your body can take it until it hits you. When it hits you and your body can't take it, now you know. So now you giving these people the vaccine, and the vaccine is the COVID. So say you get the vaccine and then you die. Oh, my body couldn't take it. Good night, baby. Good night. My body couldn't take it. But yet, You will not mandate medicines for a group of people that really cannot control the way they are thinking and they are reacting in their emotions and what's going on in their head and not in reality. And if you know those medicines will help them stay in reality, that sounds like prevention. That sounds like change. But yet you want to mandate a vaccine. Why you don't give the mental health people gift cards for every month that they come and take their medicine? Why you don't give them money every time they when they get tested, they levels to make sure they taking their medicine? Give them rewards. Maybe they'll take it. Y'all want to give away all this money? Do that. You give them their own check. Half of them don't know how to spend it, and a lot of them do. But yet you still giving away money. So since you want to give away money for a good fucking cause. Cause these mental people need help. Cause these mental people don't want to be mental no more. That's why they acting up. But yet y'all want to look at them crazy. Oh, they crazy. No, they acting crazy because they frustrated. They frustrated. They don't want to live the way they living, but they don't know how to say, okay, I don't want to live this way, but don't treat me like a crazy person. They don't know how to say that. So since people that got sense, that's in the court system, that's in the mental hygiene place, then do something. Y'all sitting there, oh, well, they have a right. So now what about us? What about our rights? Y'all trying to mandate something against our will. And then you think, well, some people already done gave it to their kids already. But you think America, you think you gonna really get 100% of America to get vaccinated when y'all won't even get 50% of the mental health population medicated? That don't make sense at all. Can you roll up, please? You can roll up in there so you won't get through whatever. But at the end of the day, oh no, this is not live. For some reason, YouTube not doing live streaming right now, so I have to record off the laptop and then just upload it to. Yeah, I know, right? But at the end of the day, it's not fair that you make conscious-minded people. It's not fair that you make conscious-minded people take a vaccine when they ain't even get sick yet. That's another thing. You ain't even get it yet. I can understand if you caught it 1, 2, 3 times. But still, no. What you getting it for? What are you getting it for? What are you getting the vaccine for when you going to still catch it? You can still catch it. You still got to wear a mask. So how special are you? Not, oh, this is the pandemic of the unvaccinated. Shut up. How are we spread walkers when you're injected with the virus? Well, while you oh wait, I'm bugging. It's right here. I'm so used to it being over there. But
I'm just back here searching. You see me just searching for math.
Yes, and that's when I was like, oh wait, no, it's in here. My bad. So it's like it makes no sense. If you want to mandate something, mayors, if y'all want to mandate something, mandate these people, especially more than anything, suicidal people. Help them, okay? Because they need to take their medicine. They need to take their medicine so that they can live and enjoy life. No matter what, even though the world is going mad around us with all of this pandemic and all this other stuff, there is still a part of life that's worth enjoying. Because even when if it hit home or if it didn't hit home, you still made it and you still can enjoy life. There's still more to life than this pandemic and them trying to make us do something. Ah, change our perspective. Okay, we see things that we can't change. You can't make the coronavirus go away. You can't make the idiocracy of the political parties You can't do nothing immediately about that. That's a process and that takes change. And right now, I'm trying to make that change in doing this video per se, because this is not pertaining to nothing that we usually talk about. But because it, the whole making people with mental illnesses take their medicine, that's hitting home. That's hitting close to home. And I'm like, how you gonna say they have a right to decide whether or not they should take their medicine when they not even sure if they're in reality? But you're the judge, right? You're the one that's saying, right? You the one that's supposed to be making the better decision for those that can't, right? In the words of my bestie, help that make sense. If you can help that make sense, all right. Comment below, I guess. But no, it don't make sense to me. And it's not due to the lack of understanding. It's just by what I've experienced in the last couple of months. And what I'm seeing, what I'm reading. And see, I don't just go by anything I read. You got to check your sources. You can't just look up stuff and then be like, "Oh yeah, this is solid. This is gold. This is fact. This is what it is." I go to my trusty WebMD. It never stirred me wrong yet. And I'm like, everything that they saying, and then all these doctors and stuff that quit because they wouldn't get vaccinated. Now you got some people that will, some doctors that will get vaccinated and see the good and see the this and see that the duh. And then you got the ones that got their own mind and know outside of the doctrine, this ain't right. Why you gonna make them do it? Let it stay optional. Let those that want to do it, and those that don't. Cause it's like I said, it ain't like, oh, if say God forbid I catch COVID tomorrow, I get the vaccine. Am I gonna have COVID still, or is it am I gonna get the test and it's gonna say negative? Y'all got cures for STDs, but y'all talking about this mandate you gonna mandate a vaccine that's not even curing shit. Y'all can cure STDs though, right? Y'all so smart, y'all can cure STDs. You can't you can't cure a virus that you created now that it got out of whack. So y'all trying to do damage control. It's all right. Some will take it in, some won't. My job is just to put the word out, just to put the bug in your ear and let it marinate, and let my voice dangle in the back of your head. Kia said that. Okay. Another thing I want to talk about, depression. Because now that's a fucking epidemic. Depression. That's an epidemic. There's so many different levels to depression. There's upside depression, there's a downside depression. There's a depression that makes you raw. There's a depression that makes you there's a depression that makes you there's a depression that makes you wanna go. There's a depression that makes you there's a depression that makes you know. Look, pray. Pray. Worship music, bright colors, daylight. If you feeling dim, let light shine through your house, your apartment. If you feeling some other, wear something with some bright colors or put some bright colors on your wall. Colors means everything when you're depressed. Sound means everything. Your sight and your hearing means everything when you're depressed. Ah, eye gates, ear gates. Ah, eye gates, ear gates. Be careful, little ears, what you hear. Be careful, little eyes, what you see. So when you're depressed, watch what you're looking at. No, change what you're looking at and change what you're listening to. Because that can help you get out. It'll help you get, one, it'll help you get out of depression. And it'll help you from sinking deeper into depression. You got to resist the devil, and he will flee. So if, like, say in your depression, um, you just feel like eating, but you know you ate, but you still feel hungry, drink some water, go run and do something. Get busy. Go do something. Go do something constructive rather. Um, Say if you're in depression and you have a compulsive thing where you want to buy things. I don't know what to do for that yet. I'm working on that. Um, but a suggestion could be, instead of buying things that you like, don't convince yourself that you need it. Know that it's necessary for you or anyone in your home. Keep that in thought. That's what prevented me from buying them 3 blankets I was gonna buy. I was gonna buy 3 blankets a couple of days ago. Actually, I was on my son's birthday. I wanted to buy 3 blankets, but I'm like, can't do that. My son's birthday, my sister's birthday, that had just passed. So I said no, because if I do that, then I won't be able to get this. So I'm like, okay. So when you feel compulsive to buy something, ask yourself, is it a necessity for you or anyone or your home, or is it a desire, a want? Oh, I want it. It looked nice. Oh, I want it because it's on sale. Something like this won't be on sale again, then it's not for you because you don't need it right now, and you're just gonna keep enabling your own compulsiveness. That's what I call a boomerang effect. My suggestion just hit me and said do the same thing, but I did, because my son's party was more important than buying the blankets. When I got blankets still. Um, so if your compulsive is not blankets, it's shoes. Any compulsive um itch you have that causes you to just buy. No, no, no. Just keep in mind, do is no, is this a necessity? Don't ask yourself, do I need it? Because then you're gonna convince yourself that you need it. Just say, is when you say, for some reason when you say the word necessity, it makes you think differently. So just ask yourself, is this a necessity for me or anyone in my home? Like, do they need it within the next 14 days? If those answers is no, don't get it. Keep it on the shelf. Save your money. You'll love yourself. Um, all right. Say you're in a depression where you're feeling a lot of pain. When you're feeling a lot of pain. When you're feeling a lot of pain, listen to praise music. You have to dance through the pain. After you finish crying a little bit, because we're human, we have to express, our emotions. So express that. Do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But just don't do it so long, because if you do it too long, you're just going to put yourself in a deeper, deeper hole of depression, and then you're going to be in the black hole. I call the black hole is the part of depression that stays with you for a couple of months because you finally slipped and fell. You fell in depression. Now you're stuck. You're stuck till someone helps you find a way up out of it. It'll happen. Um, let's see, another part of depression. Something else. Oh yeah, the Deepak Chopra meditation free things. Definitely do those. That's good to do, and it's very productive for the mind. It does slow the mind down. Everything is a process or whatever, and sometimes we are impatient and we want to do things quicker. We want a quicker result because we ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Nobody don't ever got time for nothing, but then always wonder why things don't work out. Good things come to those that wait. Be patient. Relax. It's a process. Some things is going to happen faster than others. So don't expect everything to happen fast. Like, say if 3 things happen to you fast, fast, fast. Don't think it's going to always be that way. You just got the blessing. You got you got the cup that runneth over. Just be grateful that you're not in drought. Um, what else? Discipline. Parents. Parents. I am not the best disciplinarian. However, I can help bridge the understanding of your child's behavior and how you can discipline them without getting an ACS case and without having your child think you're some massive monster and abusive lunatic. Okay? Because that's how you come off when you're just whacking them and yelling and cursing and then you're swinging. You look like you're fighting them. Think about it from a kid's standpoint, whether they're a teenager, a young kid, a child, a toddler. If you're coming at them like this, you might as well come at them like that. It's scary. Their defense is up. They don't want to be attacked. You don't want them to feel attacked. You want them to feel corrected. So you want them to feel corrected. Calm down. If it takes you all day to calm down, you whoop them tomorrow. Yes. Now I understand why. Now some parents probably just forgot because they got wrapped up in what they were doing, or things happened throughout the day and they just forgot. But for the most part, calm. Oh, for the most part, calm down. Calm down before you go and spank your child so that you don't say nothing you're going to regret later and then you have to apologize because us as parents, we do not like apologizing. So if you do not like apologizing, you need more self-control in the discipline department. Now, if you a good disciplinarian, you got it, then this do not apply. Do not listen, okay? Because sometimes people be acting like I'm talking, like I'm saying, like everybody do it. If you know you ain't like this, and you know that is not your parent or disciplinary, your parental or disciplinary style, shut up and just, oh, okay, wonderful. I do, or I get just put what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be just as great. Um, the objects. Now, to me, it should go a little something like this. Dang, they done broke all the rulers. My kids are so destructive sometimes. Ruler, right here, right on the thigh. I think the appropriate age to start popping a child is 2. During that terrible 2 stage, I feel that it is appropriate to take a ruler and pop them, not gently and not no, what? No, you just because they little, they never been hit before. So when you do this, they do that little jump, you got their attention. You don't always have to make a child cry. You just need to know that you're getting their attention. Say, hey, this is to let you know you went too far. You crossed the line. Stay behind the line. If you cross the line, it's your behind. Okay? Um, yeah, calm down for you with your children. And yeah, oh yeah, the ruler. So yeah, the ruler, 2, ruler, 3, ruler, 4. Um, I think at 5, the belt should be introduced. And not the folded belt, but wrapped around like this. And you got the little part right here. Again, the thigh. Because they're used to the ruler. Now you got to change the pain effect. You change the pain effect to get their attention differently because now they at a different milestone in life. So now they have to get a different way of getting their attention because now they're no longer toddlers, they're no longer babies. So this no is not going to work for a 5-year-old. With a 5-year-old, you got to use more eye contact and more so from 5 to 9. Yeah, from like 5 to 9, you use more eye contact, more volume, and sternness in your voice. Try not to sound angry, but raise the tone a little bit. Raise the tone, raise the volume, take away the emotion. So when you're talking to your child, you're talking to, and you always look them in the eye. Look them in when they start moving around. You look, hey, look at me. They learn through repetition. You're gonna repeat yourself over and over. There's some adults to this very day, you still don't do what you're supposed to do, and you're still told what you got to do. Guess what? You're reaping what you sow. The more you refuse to do what you're supposed to do, honestly, your children's gonna do the same. So if you want change, like Michael Jackson said, start with the man in the mirror. When you start with the man in the mirror, things around you will start changing. I know that for a fact because it happened to me. Um, when you change, when you have a renewed mind and it changes your perspective on things, it helps you look at things and it helps you understand it. I am extremely tired because I had one heck of a day. I'll get into that after the age and distance and everything for me. All right, so that's when you introduce the belt, you know, and it's just a wrap around the thing. You got like a little one, like probably about this much out, so enough to get that. And see, you do it enough, it's gonna get their attention, and it won't leave a mark because you don't want to do the belt on bare skin because then yes, you don't know where your child might have tender skin and may bruise easily, and now look like you just said Hawaga when you just said Wiki. So always make sure something is on your child's legs when using the belt. You should use that method at 5, 6, and 7. Once the child get 8, that's when they get the folded belt, and always below the waist. Always below the waist, on the bottom, on the thighs, the bottom or the thighs. All right. Um, when you get like 9, 10, at 9, 10, 11, and 12. When you get 9, 10, 11, 12, now you have graduated from the belt. You have now gotten to Swatsville. That's when you're no longer getting a whooping. You're no longer getting a spanking. You're getting swatted. So I would use, like, say if I didn't have anything but a belt, then I would use the belt. I would fold the belt once and turn around. So they turn around and I swat their bottom. Okay, now this is the amount of I swat. Okay, so whatever offense they make, the letters in that offense is the number of swats you will get. Um, um, and they will get swatted. If the bell not around, they will get swatted with the 99-cent store extension cord. I fold it like real short, and then I keep my elbow here, and it's on their bottom. Keep the elbow here, and go 1, 2, 3, and then I give them breaks so they can, I don't want them to cry. I'm not breaking them down. Just know you don't cross the line. You don't went too far. That's what the no. I'm wilding at 11. Yeah, so from 8 to 11 is the folded belt, and then from 12 to 9, no, 12 to 14 is the extension cord. And then when they get older, I bring out the switch. Now the switch, it hits differently because it feels like an everlasting sting. So it's like after you get popped with it, it's at a sting. Ooh. All right. Now with the switch, you have to be very, very careful because you do not want to leave marks. You leave marks, that is abuse. So being that I am not an abusive parent, let me explain. Because yes, I have switches for my teenagers, They think they grown. Medea said, "Drop the hammer." I am. Because actually, when they're teenagers, that's when they need the most discipline because they need the most direction and they need the most attention. It's like they're toddlers all over again. They're just big ass toddlers. Because if you think about it, when you stop paying your teenager attention and you give them too much trust, they start acting out. They start acting out and start doing things, and you're like, okay, I got to give you some more attention. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying to me. You're saying, "Mommy, beat me," and then after you do, give me attention. And I'm like, okay, I'll help you. I got you. Because sometimes children cannot express what they feel, so they do act out in some crazy, exaggerated ways. Um, yes, I did say 18, 19. Because first of all, if you in my house and if I'm giving you respect and you don't want to give it back, you get swatted. And respectfully, they get swatted because I make them understand what they did wrong. I give them the breadcrumbs so that they can understand what they did wrong, how it was wrong, and how it affects me and why you getting a spanking. So, when you have that line of communication open with discipline, you will have some A-OK kids. You'll have kids that respect authority. You'll have kids that understands and won't mind getting corrected. You know, so just try that. It'll be good. I'm so sleepy, y'all. But it's just I could not let another day go by without me not saying this. Um, it was something I wanted to say, and I said no. I wanted to finish this part first. Let me see if I can remember. Yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say. I thought I remember. Dang, it was good too, y'all. Dang, I ain't even have it. See, sleep deprivation and being hungry and being high. We'll do it to you. Um, what else? What else? What else? Dang, it was discipline. It was the tools that's being used to discipline. I think I covered everything. COVID, vaccine, initial vaccine, medications, mandating mental health medications, da da da, possible white death, da da da. Yeah, I guess I didn't cover everything, but it was something I did want to say, but I just don't remember. So, um, I guess I'm gonna say something else then. So let's see. I Oh my day. That's what I wanted to tell y'all about my day. Oh my gosh, today was a day, you guys. So I got a listing for a house to look at. It was a 4 bedroom, 2 bath. I went today and not to even get there, I got so lost. Didn't know whether I was supposed to take the Metro North or the Long Island Railroad. Then when I got on the Long Island Railroad, we ended up in Long Island because we went a stop too far. We were supposed to transfer, but there's nowhere that says transfer here. None of that stuff. You just gotta know it, or you ask before you go. But I was using Google Maps, so I thought I was Gucci. Wrong, because Google Maps be tripping sometimes. It told me one direction, then it told me another direction, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's because of the time I'm going, so forget about it. It was just crazy. And then the only productive thing is when I went to go pick up my gift cards and diapers and stuff. Um. Oh yeah, I am. I'm gonna start another fast. I'm gonna start another fast. And see, you know what? I know I said earlier I'm gonna start like Sunday or whatever. Nah, I think I'm gonna start tomorrow. Cause see, if I start my fast tomorrow, it'll be easier for me to go without sex. Because right now I'm on my cycle, so I'm not gonna have sex. So as long as I don't have sex these couple of days, which is no problem, and that's what's easy for me, it'll only get harder once I get off and I see him. So I just lost my train of thought. Oh man. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so it's best that I start the fast now. So it's like I'm fake cheating the fast because it's like it's not temptation because I'm on my cycle. So it's like I'm not even tempted to have sex regardless. That's just a no no. Even the Bible says don't do that. So um I have a jump start on the fast. For me, I think that'll be a jump start on the fast. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to start tomorrow instead of on Sunday. So um when they done, you know, when my cycle is done, I still won't have that desire. I may be tempted, but the desire won't be as strong. Bang. So it's been real. I love you all, and continue to keep watching me. Bye.